Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a little picture for you to make you smile. We're going to review multiplying today, and if you feel like you are proficient at this and can do this without review, please go ahead and you can go ahead and start the assignment. However, remember that you are going to have a test on this, a mastery quiz, and you have to get 100% on the quiz in order to pass out. So, remember, with 53 times 5, what you're going to do first is you start with the 5 down here, and you do 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15, so I write the 5 down there, and I carry the 1. Then I start with this 5 again, and I do 5 times 5 is 25 plus this 1. So 25 plus 1 is 26, so I write the 6 down here. I would carry the 2, but there's nothing to add it to because it's like 5 times 0 when you do this. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. So 265 is the answer. Again, with this one, 242 times 7, you start with the 7, and then you do 7 times 2 is 14. Put the 4 down here, carry the 1. Then you do 7 times 4 is 28 plus 1. 28 plus 1 is 29. Put the 9 down there, carry the 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 2 is 16. Put the 6 right there, carry the 1. But then, since there's nothing here to multiply by, you just bring this 1 down. So 1,694. Now we'll do 3-digit times 2-digit numbers. So similar again, you start with the 5 down here. And we go 5 times 3 is 15. Put a 5 there, carry the 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6, so I put the 6 here. Don't have anything to carry on that one. Then 5 times 2 is 10. Put the 0 there, carry that 1, and then the 1 just comes straight down right there. Now, what I always do is I cross out the ones that I added when I do 2-digit numbers, or you can erase them if you want, so that you don't accidentally add them again. Because now we're multiplying in the tens place. So now, since we're multiplying by the tens, we have to put a 0 here in the ones to hold that place. So then we'll do 3 times 3. So you've got to go back this way. 3 times 3 is 9. Put the 9 right here. 3 times 1 is 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So now we've multiplied the ones place and the tens place. So once we do that, we can add them up. And we do 5 plus 0 is 5. 6 plus 9 is 15, carry the 1. 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 3 is 4. 1 plus 6 is 7. So that is our answer for that one. Again, on this one we'll do a 3-digit times a 2-digit number. So we always start with the ones place down here. And then we'll do 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 9 is 18. The 8 there, carry the 1. And then 2 times 4 is 8, plus the 1 is 9. Then again, cross off that 1 because we already added it. Now again, remember we're multiplying in the tens place, so then we have to put the 0 here to hold the ones place. So then we'll do 7 times 2. And I should do that in a different color. 7 times 2 is 14, so put the 4 here, carry the 1. 7 times 9 is 63, plus the 1 is 64, so put the 4 here, carry the 6. And then 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 6 is 34. So I just put the 34 there because even if you carried that 3, it would come straight down right here. So then we draw a line and we can add up the ones place and the ones place and the tens place now. And we do 4, 12, 14, 5, and 3. So 35,400 424 is our answer. Now with this example, I'm going to do it the traditional way, and then I'm going to also show you the lattice way. So again, start with the ones down here. So we do 8 times 2, which is 16. Carry the 1. Then we do 8 times 7, which is 56, plus the 1, 57. Carry the 5. And then we do the 8 times 5, which is 40, plus 5 is 45. So I'm going to put the 5 here. Again, carry the 4, but it's going to come straight down to right here. Then again, cross those numbers off because we already added them. So then now, since we're adding, we're multiplying in the tens, we have to put the 0 here to hold the ones place. Then remember, we always have to go from the 10 spot, even though we're doing tens, we go back to the 1 spot in the digit above. So then we do 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 7 is 14, carry the 1, 2 times 5 is 10, and then we add just that 1, that's why I crossed off those other ones, which is 11. So then if we carry that 1 again, that 1 is the only one that comes down because we already added that 4, so we crossed it off. So now we can add these up. We get 6, 11, carry the 1, 10, carry the 1, 4, 5, 6, and then 1. So our answer for this is 16,016. Now I want to show you how to do lattice method if you never learned how to do it and you are interested in learning how to do it, then you can watch this. So what we do is we have to set up the problem. So you write one of the numbers on the top and then one of the numbers on the right hand side. Then what you do is you got to make a line in between each of the digits. So since there are 3 digits for this one, we have to do 2 lines, and then there are 2 digits for this number, we just need the 1 line in between them. So we have the lines separating them. Then what you need to do is you draw a line diagonal in each box. So diagonal, we start here and draw it down, and we kind of extend it past, and you'll see why in just a second. So you just extend it down like this. So then you have all your diagonal lines. Now, as you can see, there is a box for each set of digits that you're going to multiply. So if we look at this first box right here, it's representing 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, so we're going to write the 4 in the ones place, and then we'll put a 0 here. Then the next one, it doesn't really matter which order you go in. You just have to match up the box. So if we look at this box, that is 2 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16. So we'll put the 6 in the ones place, the 1 in the tens place. Then the next box we'll look at, we can go to this one, 7. So this would be 7 times 2, which is 14. Put the 4 in the ones, 1 in the tens. Then next box we'll look at is this one, which is 7 times 8, which is 56. Let's put the 6 in the ones, 5 in the tens. Next we can look at this box, which is 5 times 2, which is 10. So put the 0 in the ones, 1 in the tens place. And then the last box, of course, is 5 times 8. Which is 40. So we put the 0 there and the 4 here. Now that we have all of our multiplication done, now we have to add, kind of like in this problem when we add over here, we add the 2 things up. So we would add this way, but this way we have to look at the columns. So now what we do is we add all the numbers in each of these columns, and then we have our final answer. So in this one, in this first one, we only have 6. So we're going to write 6 down here. But in this next column, you can see you have 4 plus 1 plus 6, which is 11. So you're going to write the 1 down here, and you still have to carry that 1. So I usually write it in this box so that you remember to add it. So now we're going to add all the numbers in this column. So we have 1 plus 4 plus 5, and then the zeros, but those don't count. So then we have 10. So we write a 0 here, carry the 1 into the next column. So then we have 1 plus 4, which is 6. And then this last one, we didn't have anything carried in it. We have just the 1, so we would write a 1 here. So then as you can see, we get the same answer. We get 16,016. So when you would write this, you would say your answer is 16,016, which is the exact same as we got in the traditional way.